Take it easy, would you? That thing took a long time to hang.
I have a lot of work to do before the fight.
Bud told me you've been killing this thing for hours. Relax, would you?
What's the matter, Dusty? Are you afraid I'm gonna make Dominic Scott look like a chump? Huh?
Hey, kid, hit the showers and use extra soap. You got a press conference coming up.
What? I do?
Did you read the paper? Rafael Ortega's coming to Oakdale today. In fact, he's probably checking into the Lakeview right now. He's gonna settle up and then he's gonna come over and he's gonna see you. So, come on. The reporters are coming.
Wait, I'm gonna be in the newspaper?
You're not gonna be in the newspaper. Hundreds of people are gonna watch you fight. Look, I've been talking to local cable. Okay, they might fit us in on prime time.
You know the City Times is owned by Lucinda Walsh. That's Lucy's grandmother.
Yeah? Well, that's one of the reasons why I didn't want your little girlfriend hanging around. You told her to stay away, right?
Yeah.
Cheer up, baby. We're gonna make some serious bucks here.
I know.
Hey, you feeling good?
Well, feeling great.
How are your chances against Ortega?
A lot better than those two guys think, that's for sure.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Rafael Ortega, a promising young middleweight, dropped out of the picture 2 years ago and has chosen Oakdale as the place to relaunch his career, managed by yada yada yada. Ortega will meet his opponent, newcomer Aaron Snyder, today for a press conference. Aaron's in the newspaper!
Allison, Dusty didn't even tell me there was a press conference. He completely shut me out.
Well, weren't you on your way over to tell him that the shutouts are over?
Well, I was, but then I figured I should just wait for him to get back to the Lakeview. You know, Dominic doesn't like me hanging around. And...
Oh, who cares? Lucy, you've got to learn to stick up for yourself or just get "Use Me" tattooed to your forehead.
You're right.
Okay, so let's go to the gym.
You're coming with me?
Absolutely, and if you chicken out, I'll just point to my forehead.
This is what I'm taking. See for yourself.
Ben, you should have told me that you're still taking medication.
No, I didn't think it was necessary for a physician to inform the chief of staff every time he had a headache.
Headache?
Yes, you are holding my big bad stash of ibuprofen.
So I am. I'm sorry.
Look, I don't blame you for believing Jessica. Just next time, try to remember you can't trust everything that comes out of that woman's mouth.
Ben, I only mentioned it to Bob because I was concerned about you.
Well, don't be. There's nothing seriously wrong with me. I think a few tension headaches are par for the course when your life gets trashed.
I shouldn't. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm just gonna leave.
No, don't go. You didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I did. I made you think about Cabot.
It's okay. I always think about Cabot. I know the memory isn't fading. It's just getting less dominant.
I think I know what you mean. For a long time, all I could remember was that last awful moment. But lately, I've been trying to remember some of the good things.
Yeah. Like the way he would wake up from a nap.
Yeah. He'd stretch for like 10 minutes before he opened his eyes. He looked like a little cat.
And he would always wake up with a big silly grin. I loved making that child laugh.
We don't need to do this, Rosanna.
No, it's okay. I think we do. You know, I watched you with Sage and Parker. It made me remember something. You loved Cabot.
I absolutely did.
If you hadn't, you wouldn't have saved him. From the fire, you risked your own life to do that. And all this time, I've been accusing you of letting me down. You gave me time with my baby.
Are you saying that you might forgive me.
Thinking about it.
Mom, what are we leaving?
JJ, go back into the room and finish watching your show, okay? As soon as Jack is ready, I will let you know.
I'm sick of TV. I'm sick of going into the other room. What's taking Jack so long? What's Jack in that lady talking about anyway?
Honey, I wish I could tell you.
Jack, you said you'd come home.
I will. But I can't just pick up and leave right this second. Julie and JJ, they're counting on me.
I'm not asking you to abandon them. I have money. I can give them whatever they need to go back or to start new someplace else. They can have whatever belongs to me. Except you.
Listen, I made commitments.
Yes, you did, to me and Parker and Sage.
I'm sorry, but I can only deal with what I know. And right now, all I know is that when I marry Julie, I promise to take care of her and JJ for the rest of my life.
I love you. Our children love you. And we need you. Who is going to teach Sage how a good man acts? Who is going to teach Parker how to be one?
JJ needs the same thing.
Yeah, you just met JJ. Our children know you. The real you. Jack, they deserve to have their father back. I can't raise them without you.
This life you're talking about, it's not real to me.
Well, it is. It's completely real. It's this life with Julia that's make-believe.
Okay, I know it might look that way to you.
To anyone. She used you, Jack. She saw that you were vulnerable.
No.
And she took advantage of that.
I was the one who pushed. Julia, she was the one who was afraid to fall in love.
Do you remember our last day together? At Emma's Pond. You told me that you wanted to have more children with me. You're not even trying to remember.
No, I have been trying for months. I'm sorry, nothing's coming back.
That's why you need to come to Oakdale with me.
I need to talk to them first.
Okay. Fine, go ahead.
Alone.
I'll wait out here.
I mean, really alone. Without the threat of you outside the door.
I'm a threat?
To Julie and JJ? What else could you be? Look, go back to Oakdale. I'll join you there as soon as I sorted everything out.
You expect me to leave here without you? After everything that I have done to find you, there is no way that I am going to risk losing you again.
All right, you know me well, right?
I know you better than anyone in the world.
Right, then let me ask you a question. Am I a man you can count on?
You make a promise, you keep it.
I'm still that man. And I promise I will meet you in Oakdale after I talk to Julia.
No.
I'm sorry. There's no other way.
Jess, are these the pills that you saw before?
I'm not exactly sure. They look different.
Oh, come on, Bob. You're not seriously going to pursue this,
Different in what way?
Well, the capsules were bigger, I think.
Wait. Let me ask a couple questions here, all right? The bottle that you saw me open, was it tinted?
Yes, it was tinted.
Okay, and how about the lighting at the Metro?
It's always dim.
Exactly. See, between the tinted bottle and the dim lighting, there's no way that she could have seen what I was taking from across the room.
Okay, maybe I made a mistake, but...
Well, go on.
There was something in your eye when I asked you about those pills. You looked like you were caught.
I was angry. I I'm angry because I don't think this is any of your business, not because I have something to hide, unlike some people.
You know, I really don't think Bob needs to hear any
No, I
of
think
this.
Bob needs to hear all of this so that he can understand why she comes to you and tells you that I have a drug problem.
Ben, I am worried about you. I feel responsible for your pain.
You feel responsible? Is that why you went digging through my pockets? Jumping to some ridiculous conclusions? Coming to my boss with unfounded accusations?
Isn't it just possible that Jess called me because she's concerned about your well-being?
No. Let's just look at the timing here. The day that I served Jessica with divorce papers, what's the first thing she does? She comes to you accusing me of being a drug addict. This is payback, plain and simple.
Ben, I would never... You know me.
No, that's just the point, Jessica. I don't know you. Bob, she has already betrayed me. Don't let her ruin my career, too.
As horrible as James is, I didn't think he'd actually go through with it. And I know that I've said this to you before, Rosanna, but I really thought that I had time to save you both.
I know. It was just so painful. I had to lash out at somebody. I'm really sorry that it had to be you.
Has something changed?
I guess so. I mean, I'm watching my sister go through this horrible time with Jack, and I guess I realized how lucky I am to have somebody in my life that really cares about me. And if I'm pushing that person away, it's probably because I'm punishing myself.
What did you ever do to be punished for?
I thought I was smarter than James.
Yeah, well, we both thought that.
But we can't beat ourselves up for that for the rest of our lives. And I know that you were in an impossible situation.
I loved Gavin.
I know, we both did. And, I think that James has just caused us enough pain, so... I'm watching my sister get a second chance with her husband, and I thought that I would like a second chance. That I thought it would be nice if I could have a second chance with you.
I can't leave here alone. The minute I go, she'll start filling your head with lies about me.
Oh.
She'll try to convince you.
Did I used to be easy to fool or something?
No. No, never. You're my G-man. The guy who could size up any situation and get it right.
You said that before. G-man.
It's my nickname for you. Please. Please tell me that something is coming back.
I was asleep one night and I felt like someone whispered it to me.
It was me. Somewhere in that beautiful head of yours. It was me calling to you in your dreams. And you called me at home. Do you remember that?
I did.
About a month ago, from a rest stop on the highway. I was in trouble, and you knew somehow.
I called? I just had this feeling that someone needed me, and I thought it was Julia that I was calling.
It was me. I was in danger, G-Man, and you saved me.
How did I know?
You always know. I'm a part of you, Jack. You're a part of me. I'm in here. You just have to find me.
Hey, I've never been to one of these things.
All right. Take it easy, would you?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is stand there and stare down this guy Ortega. Let him know who's who. The press is gonna be all over him. So I'm just here to make him look good. Now you're catching on.
There's Harry. Good luck, and don't forget you have every right to be here. I know. There is nothing that Dusty can say that's going to change my mind.
What are you doing here?
Check you out, Oakdale's champion. You look
Allison.
great.
What are you doing?
Well, I came to make sure that you stayed out of trouble.
Oh, hey, there's something you're pretty good at.
It's a good thing I read the paper. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known you were holding a press conference to promote the fight.
I thought we agreed that you'd stay out of this.
You agreed. I thought we were together on everything.
Everything but this. Please, baby, you gotta stay away, all right?
Make me.
I was watching my sister's face when they told her Jack had died, and it was so sad. It was so awful. And it made me realize how precious love is. It's a terrible thing to waste.
Yes, it is.
This is very hard for you.
Yeah.
We've done hard before, Jack. We've always made our way back to each other. So you go. You talk to Julia. And I'll go back to Oakdale and I'll wait for you.
I'm gonna need a little more time.
Tomorrow?
At the latest.
I'm trusting you. I'm trusting that you'll come home.
I will.
You...
What?
You probably don't remember where we live. I'll write it down for you, okay? Here's our address. And my number, my cell number, and, the police station.
Yeah, okay.
And here. This credit card is in both our names. You can use it to get your plane ticket.
Thanks.
Jack. There's one more thing. I'll see you at home. Jack.
Huh?
What's going on?
We're going to Oakdale.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You went to Oakdale and you saw my family and you didn't tell me about it?
This is no place for Lucinda Walsh's granddaughter.
You were the only person in my life who didn't patronize me or stick me in some role. If you're not that person anymore, you need to tell me now.
sorry that you were dragged into this, Bob.
Well, I just wish, well, that you guys could have worked it out. I mean, you're both good people.
Yeah, well, look, the important thing is that we've cleared all this mess up.
Well, not quite. I mean, since there's been a complaint lodged against a member of the staff, the hospital has to investigate.
What, so now you think I'm an addict?
Then, I'm chief of staff. I have no choice. An official inquiry will have to be opened.
Rosanna, listen, you didn't need to do that.
What do you mean? I mean, after the way you help with the kids, least I can do is bring you a drink. Is that a car outside? Did you hear that?
No, what, you think Carly's back already?
Well, maybe. Let's check and see, huh? Oh, Carly, hey. What happened?
I don't quite know how to answer that.
Where's Jack?
It's a long story.
I'm gonna get out of here. If you need anything at all, will you please call me? Carly, I'm really glad you're home safe.
Carly, I mean, where's Jack? He's coming home, isn't he?
He said he would.
Oh, when?
He said tomorrow at the latest.
Oh, wow, that's tough. You know, the kids are going to be really
Oh
disappointed.
my God. Where are they? I can't have Parker hearing any of this.
They're upstairs. What happened?
I can't talk in here. I found the motel where Jack is staying. I was just about to knock on the door when he came out. He was carrying suitcases, and he looked right at me.
Oh my God, what did you do?
At first, all I could do was stare. It was amazing. He looked so beautiful, like every dream I've ever had come true. And then I realized that he wasn't looking at me the same way.
What do you mean?
We knew, we assumed that Jack wasn't himself. But I was so sure that when he saw me, when he looked into my eyes...
I know. I was hoping the same thing.
It's awful. He looks at me and he doesn't remember one single thing about our life. Not our children, not our wedding, nothing.
What did he say when you told him who you were?
He kept saying that he was sorry that he couldn't remember. I tried everything. I talked to him about the kids. I showed him a family picture. Nothing worked.
This is a nightmare. I mean, you guys are Jack's life.
We are the life he's forgotten.
Then you just have to get back in there.
I'm not sure it's going to be that easy. He has a new wife. He has a new stepson.
The wife, did you see her?
Yeah, I saw her. I let her have it, too, but it didn't make any difference. She has Jack convinced that the three of them are a family. He looks at her the way he used to look at me. He thinks about her kid like it's his son. He says he loves her. He says he loves them.
Look, all you need to do is get him back, get him remembering again, and you will, okay? You will, you have to.
Yes. He'll remember. He has to, because I'll be damned if I will lose him to anybody. And I made that perfectly clear to her, too. She didn't want Jack to know the truth, especially the part about how she was keeping him from us. But I told him everything. And can you believe that after all of that, he still wouldn't come home with me?
Well, he promised to come home tomorrow, right?
Yeah. He said he needed time to take care of his wife and son first.
Then he'll be here. Okay, he'll be here.
Jack, look, here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that you shouldn't ever go. What I'm saying is that maybe we should get settled first and we should stick to the original plan.
Don't you mean your original plan? The one that has me living under an assumed name in a place where no one will come looking for me?
You have every right to be angry.
Yeah, I'm angry, Julia. You're right about that. I'm a lot of other things, too.
I want to fix this,
Yeah.
okay?
If you really want to fix this, then you'll tell me the truth. Every last detail.
What do you want to know?
Was Carly right? Did you know that I was married to her and already had a family?
Yes, I did.
I trusted you.
It wasn't deliberate, Jack. I swear to God, I didn't know anything until after you and I were already married.
It doesn't matter when you found out, Julia. Don't you understand that? You should have told me.
Maybe I should have, Jack, but I couldn't, okay? I fell in love with you, thinking that the only woman from your past was your first wife, Julia, who tried to kill you. I thought you were divorced. I never would have married you had I known anything. Had I known otherwise, but once I made that commitment to you, Jack, once I gave you my heart, I couldn't give you back.
So you decided to lie to me? You went to Oakdale and you saw my family and you didn't tell me about it?
I mean, I saw Carly and I don't know, she was with this man.
No, honey,
and
that wasn't your
Parker,
call
they
to
looked
make. It
happy.
wasn't your decision to make, and you had no right to make it for me.
Don't do this, all right? Don't come in here a couple of minutes before a big press conference and change the rules on me. Don't do that.
I thought the rules were we didn't exclude each other.
On most things, but this is business. You gotta understand.
This business is going to finance our move away from Oakdale. That makes it my personal business.
Lucy, I'm serious. Go home. We'll talk later.
You're telling me to leave.
I'm telling you, this is no place for Lucinda Walsh's granddaughter.
I can't believe you, of all people, could say that to me. You were the only person in my life who didn't patronize me or stick me in some role. If you're not that person anymore, you need to tell me now.
You're right. Hurts me to say it, but you're right. Okay. The hell with Dominic. You stay here.
You mean it?
I lie, baby, but never to you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press.
Okay, that's my cue.
Let's go.
Let's have a nice welcome for Aaron Snyder. He's an up-and-comer, originally out of Seattle. Now he's one of our local boys, managed by Dusty Donovan.
Snyder, what's your record? How many fights have you won?
Snyder's been fighting since he was a kid. No losses. He's a killer.
Okay, folks, put your hands together for the next middleweight champion of the world, Rafael Ortega!
Mr. Ortega, is it true you quit the fight game for a couple of years?
Hey, smile for the camera. Your manager says that you're going to be the next Oscar De La Hoya. What do you think?
That's right.
You're right. Of course. Once I found out about Carly, I should have told you. I should have let you make your own choice, and now you're making it.
Yeah, now I'm making it.
Jack, is there, do you still love me, or?
That's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. Listen, if I didn't love you, I could walk away from this and feel nothing, but I can't.
Then why do you have to go back there? I mean, if you still love me, then
Honey,
let's
I gotta go
Let's
back
get out of here.
because I do love you. Honey, my memories are back in that town. I go back there. I find out who I am.
I know who you are. You're the man that changed my future. You changed my future and JJ's future. And if you go back there, then what's going to happen?
I want you to come with me. Come with me. You know, Carla gave me this credit card to charge a plane ticket to, but I want to drive back. The three of us. I'll find a really nice hotel, one with a pool for JJ, and you guys can hang out there while I sort this whole mess out.
And how does the story end, Jack? With the three of us getting in a car together and saying goodbye to Oakdale? You're gonna put me and JJ on a bus and put us on a bus to nowhere? Hmm?
Look, if Jack has promised that he'll come, he'll come. Okay? Jack never breaks his promises.
But that woman, that Julia, she's playing games with his mind. She's probably convincing him right now to send me a letter saying, I'm sorry, but I've decided to stick with family number 2.
Come on, she would never get away with that.
How do you know?
Because Jack has seen you. He's not going to be able to stay away, and once he's here, he's going to start remembering.
He thinks he's in love with her.
Come on, with memories as powerful as the ones that are in this house? Come on, it'll be no contest.
We have done a lot of living in this house, haven't we? When we brought Sage home, Jack had her tucked inside his jacket. He carried her right through that door.
How many pumpkins have you carved on this porch?
Last year, we used 7 rolls of film to try to capture the perfect Christmas card picture.
You are gonna have that all back. Come on.
When? And how do I know that Jack isn't going to decide that his ready-made family's a lot easier?
Look, when the 4 of you are all together, he'll know. You'll show him photo albums. You'll take him to Emma's farm.
What if it isn't enough? I can't lose him again.
You won't. You won't. He's alive. The worst is over.
Where's Jack? He's not coming, is he?
If this accusation were coming from anywhere else, it would be different. But from my soon-to-be ex-wife...
Ben, I would never just
you
make
would
something...
never what? Lie? Do something that would hurt me or destroy my life? No. You can't say you would never do that because you already have, haven't you, Jess?
Bob, I seem to have made a terrible mistake.
It's nothing that can't be rectified. A simple urine test should clear this up once and for all.
A urine test?
That's no big deal, Ben. 5 minutes in the lab.
No, absolutely not.
Are you refusing to settle this?
I'm refusing to be humiliated. She's already taken enough from me, Bob. Don't let Jessica take my dignity, too.
Ben, I'm not asking you to do this. I'm ordering you.
Fine. You can order all you want. I'm not doing it.
Is it true you fight with your girlfriend's picture tucked into your socks?
I'll let you know as soon as I get a girlfriend.
How do you like Oakdale so far?
First 35 minutes been great.
All right, strike pose, Rocky. I gotta get a couple more shots.
I think this guy's as quick with his fist as he is with his mouth.
Yep, you're gonna get massacred.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I can't get a good look at Dominic's fighter.
Well, you'll have plenty of chances in the next few weeks.
Are you homesick, Sonny?
Kidding, I've been trying to get away from those white sand beaches and turquoise waters my whole life.
Where is he from?
South America, Central America, something like that.
You know, they are different. Come on, I want to check out the competition.
All right. Careful.
Jose? Oh my God!
God, Lucy.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
So Carly never stopped believing that Jack was alive. And then when she found out she was right, she and Rosanna went to go get him.
I thought Rosanna was watching Sage and Parker.
She is now, but Well, she needed my help for a little while. That's what took me so long.
I thought you two were, Never mind.
What? Oh, come on, look. If you were mother, I wouldn't tell you anything. But you're my little brother. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
So? What happened?
What? Well, I played with Parker for a little while, and then I put Sage down for a nap. I generally restored calm to the region, and then, well, Rosanna and I had a conversation.
You talked?
Yeah. Don't underestimate talk. There was a time when I didn't think Rosanna would have 2 words to say to me ever again.
Well, then, I guess it's good. You know, you talked.
I didn't say that's all we did, little brother.
There's more? So tell me.
Well, let's just say that Carly is not the only one who's going to get back someone she loves.
Why isn't Jack coming home?
He is, sweetie. Just not right away.
When?
He has a couple of things to take care of, and then he'll come home to us.
You did find him, right, Mom?
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Honey, I swear that Jack was right there at that motel with the white horse, just like you said he would be.
Then why isn't he here right now?
He will be. You promised.
Oh, Jack promised. Then it's okay. Jack never breaks a promise.
That's right, Parker. Jack never breaks a promise.
I need to know, Jack. I need to know before I subject JJ to another minute of this. I need to know what happens once we get to Oakdale.
I don't have an answer for that. I just need to go.
But you don't even remember Carly.
All the more reason I gotta go back there. Honey, I made decisions about my future without knowing anything about my past. I've got kids, a little daughter, a stepson.
We're gonna lose you. Me and JJ are gonna lose you.
No,
Go back to Oakdale.
that's
Yeah,
not
I can
gonna
see
happen,
that.
honey. Nothing. No matter what happens in Oakdale, I'm never gonna stop loving the two of you. I couldn't if I tried. Now, you coming to Oakdale with me or what?
I thought we were going to Louisville where they make baseball bats.
We were, honey, but there's been a little change of plans. We're gonna go, the 3 of us, to Oakdale, Illinois.
What are we going to do there?
We are going to find out all about Jack.
On the next As the World Turns.
I need a real man for these ads, Mike, not just some pretty boy model.
I don't know any models, pretty boy or not, so. No, not me.
Okay, so let me have it.
If you say so.
I'll be back. I promise.
That woman really has her hooks into Jack. It's even worse than I thought.